Hello, this is Xbox Ahoy, and this is the 16th episode of my Black Ops 2 attachment guide. In this episode, we're covering the Hybrid Optic. Variable zoom optics first appeared for the sniper rifles in the original Black Ops, and Modern Warfare 3 saw the introduction of dual mode optics to cover the other weapons. In real life, variable magnification gunsights do exist. Perhaps the most similar to the Black Ops 2 rendition is Leupold's high-accuracy multi-range Riflescope. This gunsight offers a magnified telescopic sight with a superposed non-magnified reflex sight, giving the user the ability to aim quickly at a wider set of ranges. Some sight configurations use an optional magnifier capable of flipping into position in front of a holographic sight. And there exist telescopic scopes with multiple magnification options within a single integrated unit. In-game, the Hybrid Optic is available for the Assault Rifles and LMGs only. It is compatible with most other non-optical attachments, with the exception of Select Fire and the grenade launcher. Perhaps the hybrid zoom level was intended to be switched with the same control as Select Fire or the launcher, and the incompatibility enforced to avoid a button mapping conflict. The hybrid's effects are fairly basic. Aim time, recoil, and other handling traits are all unaffected. Instead, you gain the benefit of two separate zoom levels, rapidly switchable whilst aimed in. The low magnification is the same as the weapon's innate zoom of the iron sights. In the case of the assault rifles, 1.35 times, and LMGs, 1.5 times. The higher zoom is the same across the board, at 2.4 times magnification. This is the same as the ACOG scope. Both zoom levels have their own separate reticle, usually borrowed from the reflex and ACOG, although some are specific to the Hybrid Optic. The default reticle set is unique, and a relatively plain orange set. The low zoom a basic dot, the high zoom a semi-enclosed one. These are as precise as the offerings get, and are perfectly functional. Any other selection would be an aesthetic choice. Plus and precision are unlocked with 10 kills with the hybrid, both bright green and cruciform in nature. They offer great target contrast, potentially adding to your accuracy. 25 kills unlocks the Dot and Ranger pairing, each with a hollow blue circle marking your aim, as with the Reflex and ACOG variants. 50 kills nets the Target Range Drop pair, a set of orange dots circumscribed by circle, a simple variant of the default. 75 kills unlocks the Valley and Ranger Drop combination, each a simple red dot with adornment underneath, perhaps rivaling the default reticles for usability. 100 kills unlocks the Drop Shot and Trilux combo, both in bright yellow, with the former indicating your aim with a dot, and the latter with inverted obelisk. 125 kills with the hybrid unlocks the pointiest options, with the Peak and Pyramid reticles, both illuminated in red and triangular in form, with the top indicating your point of aim. Attaining these reticles will also expose the second tier of challenges, opening up some of the more novel choices. The first such option is the rocking duet of Steve and Hall of Flame, two bright orange reticles that are far from precise, but are at least interesting. This duo useful in cases where you must dash your opponent a question before you set them ablaze. Next, show your opponent how you really feel with this pair of faces unlocked after 20 double kills, with either the smile or grumpy scarecrow indicating your mood. Whether you choose to smile for the kill cam or not is up to you. The alternative option, a straw-stuffed grimace. Win over your opponent's heart, if not their mind, with the Hearts reticle option, unlocked with 10 long shots, rounding out the final suit of the playing card theme seen across the varying optics. In any case, with judicious use of this reticle, you'll be sure to place your opponent under cardiac arrest. Finally, two triple-themed reticles are your reward for 10 bloodthirsties with the hybrid, with the 3 dots of the Predator reticle and the 3 arches of the Treyarch logo. Neither of these two options are particularly precise, but, as with quite a few of these reticle options, sometimes you have to favour style over substance. The hybrid scope is perhaps the most versatile optical option in Black Ops 2, and can help enhance a weapon's ability across a wide range of encounters. It's a great choice for weapons that are low recoil but dependent on accuracy. The M27 perhaps the best fit. The LMGs will also benefit, Weapons such as the Mark 48 and LSAT are terribly effective at long range, but do require that you accurately direct your fire for maximum effect. The attachment is entirely usable on most weapons, as it can essentially be used as a red dot sight, although the higher magnification is perhaps less useful on a weapon with high recoil. Such weapons tend to perform better at a closer range, and in such cases an optical attachment may be a waste of a pick-10 point. I'd also advise that you avoid the hybrid in cases where you plan on specialising in long-range combat only. It's a shame to give up the recoil reduction of the ACOG if you can force most engagements at the ranges best suited to it. Still, versatility is a trait that is often overlooked, and it's adaptability that is the hybrid optic's key trait. There's no need to grin and bear a lack of versatility in your weapon. Sinking your teeth into this amalgam option will fill any cavity in your build. Thanks for watching, this has been Xbox Ahoy. Join me for the next attachment guide, when I'll be covering the adjustable stock. Until then, farewell.